Creighton. Now let's check in with Greg McDermott. It's tonight's St. Charles Convention and Visitors Bureau plans for the second half.
Coach McDermott.
Creighton by 5 as we open the second half. Illinois State hasn't scored. In the final 3:52 of the first half, the Redbirds were held scoreless. That was the free throw by Moore as a foul is called, and that's the third on Carmichael, just like that.
That's not a cerebral basketball play. Early on, getting the flow of the game. Gibbs, you've got to understand who you're guarding. Gibbs isn't going to be a scorer. He's not going to drive it to the rim. He's going to set other people up, so he's not even a threat to Carmichael. Just show, back off, and go guard Echenike. Because he went right back at Echenike to see if he could get 4 on him. Smart play by Gibbs.
Moore with the steal. Ike. Echenike. Wilkins doing a nice job guarding McDermott on the baseline.
And again, push him off the blocks. The winner to the blocks seems to get the best of it. When McDermott can get right on that black square, he scores.
Wilkins on the other end. This pass into Echenike is knocked away. That one's missed by Brown. Echenike.
50% from the arc. And in this game, continuing that. That gives him 4 of 5.
Jahens Manigaw, the sophomore from Ottawa.
Neither of these teams have lockdown defensive players.
Inside, bucket good by Ike.
Ike, nice high pass.
Rogge with the miss. That time he had someone in his face, eh?
Well, and it was Treloff that came out. He maybe feel a little uncomfortable out there. Treloff with a little turn.
Treloff drains it.
Rogge says, back at you.
Good battle between those two. It's a 7-point game. For the game.
And that's from a team that team-wise, they shoot 38%, make 9 a game, 14th in the country. Over at UNI, Cedar Falls, the Panthers get Missouri State 61-60. That could have been a heck of a game.
Well, we have seen some great games already in the Valley, and we're just in mid-January. Wilkins on McDermott. After that assist, Rogge splashes one.
You know, when coaches talk or fans talk about IQ players, it isn't so much how you play, it's understanding how everybody else plays. And you know Rogge's going to float to the baseline or to the wing. So when you come across, if you start to see white jerseys come to you, all you do is flip it to Rogge.
That one goes in and out for Rogge.
That was a heat check, by the way.
Allen will try one. Allen, the last Illinois State player to make a 3 back midway through the first half, connects.
But it goes in. Nobody asked how. Moore trying to find the hot guy.
Young answering on the other end.
Little Marcus Haynes. He's going to try and take his guy off the dribble if he can.
Allen working on Manigaw, a foul called. Scores, and here it's Creighton by 9 tonight, and still 14 minutes left in what was a high-scoring affair for a while. Then things started to slow down a little bit, but not for the Blue Jays.
Part of it's slowing down because Illinois State can't make shots. How about this? Now you've got Ryan Allen going to the line. Up until now, both teams combined for 2 free throws at the 14-minute mark. He is going to double the free throws in this game.
Allen makes them both.
I expect him to really come up
on the baseline.
Treloff just not experienced enough or strong enough to keep Echenike away.
Allen miss. And Echenike, how about 8 assists for Gibbs to go along with 4 points and 4 rebounds?
You know, and there's nothing flashy about it. You know, this court is referred to as Doug Collins, who is a deft passer, but the reason he can do that is his length. I mean, Grant Gibbs is 6'4", maybe 6'5". He's not going to blow by anybody, but he uses his angles to the rim very well.
Carmichael on Echenike, and the defense there, but Illinois State coming up with the loose ball. Moore.
This point.
To learn more about the Larry Bird Trophy, visit mvcsports.com. Emerson, consider it solved. Illinois State trying to cut into a 14-point lead. Floater by
Blue Jays play. They're poised, they're calm. They have a real focus about them, what they want done, both offensively and defensively. Although they have really had their way shooting-wise, terrific percentages, above 60.
Go, Iki pulls down the board. Moore at the top of the key.
Yeah, a little short curl cut by McDermott.
Iki.
Coaches versus cancer. The whole team had pink shoes. McDermott family very active in that. As Coach McDermott's wife, Teresa, had cancer 6 years ago, and since the treatments, things have been very, very positive. And I think it'll be on January 28th.
On January 28th against Bradley, Creighton will have a pink out at the arena there, the Century Link Center, Omaha. Pink jerseys, pink shoes have been ordered. They're going to encourage the crowd to wear pink. Coaches versus Cancer Week in Omaha and around the country.
Yeah. I've been involved with Coach McDermott and also Ben Jacobson at UNI with Hoops for Hope. That's been done in the state of Iowa.
With the rebound, Illinois State long pass. Carmichael back in the game, gets it to fall.
Nice run out by Carmichael, and that will be something Coach McDermott will shake his head about as he talked about translation.
Try to put the finishing touches on that, cut this lead to 14. Creighton has been in charge in this second half for certain. Carmichael can't get it to fall.
Oh, nice strip.
Taken away by Johnny Hill. Carmichael on the other end. Lead is 13. Crowd sensing a last chance to make a run with 8:25 to go. And that one goes off the hands of Creighton. Out of bounds, it'll go to Illinois State.
And it continues to be a well-played game in terms of fouls. Just 7 called in this half between the two teams. Illinois State with 3, and the Blue Jays with 4.
Johnny Hill, the freshman guard from Glendale Heights, Illinois, has the ball, gives it to Carmichael, goes in on Echenike, and a foul called on the big man, Echenike.
Right now, it's a good read by Coach Jankovic. Clear out an entire side. Let Carmichael, who's quicker than Echenike, and can take him off that dribble by himself. Couple quick dribbles, got to the rim. Got to make these though.
Makes the first of 2. Carmichael with 13 points. Make it down, so it's a 13-point lead. And Illinois State trying to cut into it with Allen.
Again, the Jays have 10 turnovers. But as we've always said, good shooting covers up a myriad of ills. And they're shooting still 60%.
Got that one. Lead back to 14. Carmichael lost the handle, comes up with it, tie up for it. Jump ball, possession arrow, says Illinois State. Officials discussing that situation, and they do. Illinois State down by 14, a final chance to make a run with 6:56 on the clock.
Yeah, better start now. Now you're down 13 with 7 minutes. You got to pick up 2 points a minute.
Just a tough team to score on tonight. For whatever reason, the shots haven't gone down, especially from three-point range. And we'll harp on it, but 3 for 24 from three-point range.
Again, nobody's shooting, so not even to the 1-and-1.
Wilkins
This is a
with the handoff to Allen.
Try and create something.
Allen drive. Gets the roll. It's been his night.
Good athlete, highly recruited, but just an average free throw shooter, 66%.
Misses the front end. Away by Wilkins. Allen trying to convert on the other end. Throws one up. Hill is there. 10-point game.
So Gibbs just understands to get a shoulder by a man, get a hip by a man, then you can reach around him with the length he has from his arms, and he can dump passes off. Too many people try and pass the ball from their chest.
Carmichael to Allen.
Oh my goodness. But what I like, Gibbs has the turnover. The game is coming back tighter. He goes off his foot. Maybe he didn't like what happened, and he just goes back and he's playing. He's talking to his teammates about what we're going to get done here defensively.
Cousin, kick out for Hill.
He got 25 minutes in and 19 points, 3 assists, no turnovers. There you see Grant Gibbs.
31 bench points for Illinois State, 19 of them from Allen, but the three-point play by Young makes it a 9-point game again, and now a foul is called against Creighton, and the Illinois State crowd has some fun with that one.
And both teams, team foul 8 for both of them.
Cousin at the line.
Now you would expect, again, a solid team trying to challenge for a championship. Take some time off the clock. Oh, I'll bet you he can. Carmichael battle. And here's where Illinois State likes to score on a quick one if they can.
Tim Jankovic calls out a play. Inbound to Allen. He's had the hot hand. 21 points for Brian Allen.
Boy, what energy from the bench. Not only offensively, but defensively. He's trying to keep Antoine Young from the ball. His quicks laterally are just exceedingly exciting to watch. And he just doesn't let Young go. Shot it on the way down, had no legs. 5-point game.
We approach the 2-minute mark. A great finish to wrap up a day of Valley basketball. Hill. Illinois State with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie. Cousin. Echenique rips down.
One way, comes back the other. Now Illinois State has to get a good shot or run it right at the rim. Just drive it to the rim. Creighton's not going to foul you.
Allen a long three.
Or take a three.
Chop.
Now, I would drive it right at the rim. Creighton's not going to foul you. Go right to the rim. You don't need the three.
And they don't get it.
Now you foul. Now it goes to 4 points or 5 points. Put a dagger in there. 6 points.
Moore dribbles up. Allen for 3.
No.
He's making everything he shoots. That's 29 points for Bryant. It's a 6-point game.
Now Nick Moore just ought to take it as far as he can.
They're going to try to find Allen. Shot up, and this.
Basically, the Redbirds have said, hey, we have 6 starters. I hate to tell you, you got 6.5 now.
He scores 29 points. Moore's 3 off the mark. And Creighton, the 21st ranked team in the nation, comes away with a 9-point victory at Illinois State. 87-78 our final.